let's set up and we can get started. Today, I'm gonna get ready with me while we chit chat. So just gonna do a very simple makeup. You guys, please give me a second. I'll be right back. I need to turn off the lights behind me. Not sure what's going on there. Okay, that should be way better. Hi, Nya. Hey, girl. Hey, so good to see you. Oh my gosh, it is wonderful to see you. It's kind of late, but I made a promise, and baby, I am about to stick to that promise like a heart attack. Yes, honey, I had promised a daily video or a live because I didn't have time to film a video. I decided to come in person. So here I am, and we're gonna be doing a little makeup and just having a discussion. So first things first, I am on Christmas break, so I will be drinking, okay? Yes. But I need to go get my drink and my glass, and I'm going to be right back. Please like the video as you come in. Hi, Hannah. Hi, Hannah. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome. Grab a seat and sit down. Parish crew in the house, baby. Oh, wait, I have my drink over here. So I am on break and I will be drinking this week. So I am abstaining from taking any of my supplements or taking my IVs this week because, baby, that would be a waste. And we are not wasting things over here. Girl, drink with me if you're not going anywhere, though. If you're not going anywhere, if you'll be in the house, take a sip with me, girl. Let's chat. I would like us to get into some things, honey. Let's get into some things. So today we're just gonna talk about just random stuff and just things that I've been thinking, things that have been on my mind a lot, especially this holiday season. So the first thing that, did you guys see the video about the juice? You guys, I'm gonna go in my next upload. That is a video that I'll actually get to put in excerpts and other stuff in there. I will show you guys precisely how my skin lightening journey has been. Even before I got on YouTube, my skin was looking way better. But I will show you what my skin looked like before I got on YouTube. Guys, please like the live as you join. Thank you so much, Hannah. Like the live. Yes. So today I'm going to be sipping an alcoholic wine. This is the Batenura Moscato d'Asti. Okay. This is by DOCG. This one right here. I love this wine. This is one of my favorite Moscatos. If I'm not drinking this, I'm drinking a Riesling. If not, I love a Sauvignon Blanc or a Chardonnay, or I'm drinking a bubbly. So yeah, is it ibuprofen? Veins get tired. Yes, they do. Veins get tired. That is, they do. Veins get tired. That is especially true. Let me move my chair just a little closer. Veins do get tired. Case in point, I'm gonna show you. I think I'm a little too close. I'm gonna show you what happened. I think my nurse tried to pick a vein, and for some reason veins move. They're like waves. That's what she told me. So I'm trying to explain as best as I can. So they move around. So she tried to get the one vein, and then she got it. Like, we saw the blood come back out. Well, I'm not supposed to say blood on YouTube. Oh my gosh. So we saw something, whatever gushed back out. So when she went to flush the vein with saline, it blew up. So it started swelling. My hand actually looks better. It was way worse. So later I had like a really bad bruise. Oh, it was so bad. A few days ago, it was horrible. But yes, veins do get tired. IVs don't hurt. Well, I have a high pain tolerance, so maybe it might hurt to other people, but it just doesn't bother me. I don't like this glass. Thank you, Dubs. I don't like this glass. I'm gonna go get my favorite glass. I'll be right back. I don't like that glass at all. Let me actually get a glass that I like, okay? Yay! You know, like sometimes you have like glasses and silverware that are your favorite, which just doesn't make any sense, but yeah. So let's pour that in my favorite glass. So this one is slightly longer, this one is wider, but I prefer this wine glass, so put that over there. Okay, so yeah, it just depends on your pain tolerance. I have lots of tattoos, so I don't mind needles, but on top of that, needles to the vein, it's not that painful. Needles to the muscle is what is painful, okay? So needles to the veins are not so bad if you ask me. So if you see me looking down here, I have my mirror straight down here where I'm about to do my makeup. But let me also take my jewelry off. So before I start going in on my makeup, I like to moisturize my face. I was out of town, so my makeup bag is a hot mess. I have to start looking for everything from scratch, okay? And I hate to do that. Notice your TV festive setup is so cute. Thank you. Yeah, I got that from Canva. So that's where I got on there, got the template, and then did my thing with it. So when I'm doing my makeup, the things that I need the most, I always just lay them in front of me right away. So what I need the most are my concealers, my foundation. Those are the things that I need like immediately. So those things I tend to put them right in front of me, and then the other things stay in the bag where I can always just ruffle and reach for them. So these are my concealers. Okay, so I am gonna use my moisturizer. Oh! So today we're just going for a very simple look. I don't know if I'm gonna wear any falsies today, but yeah, IVs are not so bad, but your veins do get tired. And the one thing that you also notice taking IVs is that the one thing you will notice taking IVs is that you will have those little dots, little marks. And I don't explain myself to anybody, but if you are the type that feel a little uncomfortable when people are staring and love to explain yourself, then you will have a lot of explaining to do, because people will see those dots on your hands. And we are in the US, we're in the West, there's a lot of drug addicts. Addiction is real, it's very common. So if you were so self-conscious about what people think about you find yourself explaining a lot. Oh, I didn't show you guys the cream I'm using. I'm using this hydrating face cream by Bobbi Brown. This is what I've always used before my makeup. And then I'm gonna follow that up with my MAC strobe cream, this one right here in Gold Light. This gives your makeup a very nice red carpet glow. Exactly. People are gonna look at those marks and think that, oh, this person is on drugs, or like this person shoots things up their veins, you know what I mean? Because I mean, in their defense, a lot of people do that these days, which is not healthy at all. But yeah, that is the one thing that with IVs you have to struggle with. And also the spots on the veins where you already have where you've had your IVs inserted, sometimes those spots are sore and they have to go over the same spot. Sometimes the you have some scar tissue on there, and of course you need time for that scar tissue to heal, but because you need to get your IVs, the nurse will have to probably go over that same place again. It just depends on your pain tolerance. How many sessions? It depends on your skin tone. How many sessions to what? To see results? Is that what you're asking? Heads up, if you're taking IVs, you should not be taking alcohol. I'm only drinking my wine right now because I'm not on any IVs. I am on vacation. I am on my Christmas break. I'm taking a break. I'm not taking any IVs. That's why I'm drinking my alcohol, because if I take alcohol, it'll be a waste of my IVs. So, you guys, the first thing I wanted to talk about as an immigrant, for those of you that don't know, I am an immigrant. I was not born in the US. I actually moved to the US in my mid-20s. I've been in the US for about going on 9 years now. So holidays are usually the most difficult times for me, and this is something that I really wanted to talk about. I believe for the first time in 5 years of my channel, I'm being vulnerable about something very personal. So holidays are usually very difficult for me because I don't have any immediate family, like my mom and my sisters. They're extended families, of course, but like my mom and my sisters and my and so on, and my kid, and they're not here. So holidays have been very difficult for me for the last 8 years, except for last year. Last year was really good because I got to be with my family last year. I went to Cameroon last year. I was in Africa. I got to be with my family. It was beautiful. But before then, my first year in the US, I think for the first 4 years, I was a wreck. Every holiday, every December, I was a wreck. I would cry myself to sleep every night. Was on Christmas Day, I would literally not go anywhere. I would stay indoors and just cry myself to sleep, you know. Sorry to hear that. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Hannah. Yeah. You know, you get to make connections at different points in your life, right? And I do understand, I do know the power of parasocial relationships and parasocial connections. Like, you get so much support and love from people who have watched you grow. The majority of you have really watched me grow on this channel. You've seen my progress, you've seen my relapse on posting, you've seen when I've lost inspiration, you've seen every shade of me. At this point, we can call it C finish. We can call it C finish. Don't mind me. When I get sad, I tend to laugh a lot. Just it gets awkward. I laugh a lot when things are awkward or when I don't want to cry. I'm an ugly crier. That's how I cry. I'm a very ugly crier, so I don't want to do that on camera. But yeah, you guys have seen me. I feel like my whole YouTube channel, you guys, I truly don't see you guys as subscribers anymore, because the majority of you have been here for years, for a very long time. You've been on this journey with me. And I cannot begin to thank you all enough. Thank you all so much for sticking with me through the inconsistencies, through all the times when I don't take this as seriously as I should. But then again, this is supposed to be fun, right? This is supposed to be a nice little hobby, a fun hobby, but at the same time, I know that the information that I'm giving is very crucial and makes a difference in people's lives. And also, I've created really good relationships through YouTube. I have my Instagram, and I'm in close communication with my subscribers. They talk to me, bravo T for your good. Thank you. I see you grow tremendously from the days you sat in front of this light. Yes, the natural light. That was something. You will literally see the camera go up, the light go up and come down. I'm a little hot. The alcohol is making me hot. You see the light go up and then come down. May you always have names for your stuff. Girl, I have a list. Don't get me started. Ooh. The next mixture I'm gonna make. The next mixture I'm gonna make is gonna have a new name. Oh, you're going to see. You see. Robert Tibo, you go. Thank you. This you say I'm not good at editing women clipping. Ah! I really said that. I was like, I'm not editing that out. Get somebody else to do it. Mommy, this week go. Hey, this thing go remember one place someone do my makeup. This week is trying to kill me. It's so big. This hair is so big. So when I try to do my makeup, it gets really tricky. Okay. So yeah. And holidays. I don't know how many of you watching me right now. Are you like, if you're an immigrant, you definitely know how this feels, especially if you don't have your immediate family here with you. You would definitely know how this feels. Last year in Cameroon, while I was in my country, Cameroon, with all my family, I spent Christmas. I haven't told anyone this, but when we were all having dinner, we were in the living room just chopping it up, having dinner, taking pictures. I actually excused myself. I went to the restroom and cried a little because that was the first time I had been home in 8 years. That was the first time I'd been home in 8 years, and that was the first time in 8 years that I actually got to sit with my family and have a meal and celebrate Christmas together. I was just so overwhelmed with joy. I couldn't um control myself, so I just went to the I dipped to the guest bathroom in the dining room and bawled my eyes out a little bit. I was not wearing any makeup, so it was easy for me to just wash my face right after that and come back in. But I was so overwhelmed with joy. I was so happy because that had been a moment that I had been praying for 8 years, you know, 8 whole years. I don't talk about myself a lot, my family a lot, but I just feel like today's the day. But I've been waiting for that moment for 8 whole years. And when that moment finally happened, I was, I didn't know what to do with myself, but I was just so grateful. It's like whoever's out there, God or whatever, you believe it. I was just so grateful to God that day. It's like, oh my gosh, I get to see my mom after 8 years. I get to see my sisters. I get to see everyone. I get to see my kid. That right there is the most difficult part of them all. You guys saw my kid in one of the lives I made. The very first live I made telling you all about the Snapchat lotion. My son was laying right next to me. I actually even asked him to say hi. So I I have missed an intricate part of his life, and it kills me on the inside. Like, I feel so guilty, and it's something that I'm not able to take back. It's something that I cannot. I do my best. Like, I'm always there. I'm always calling and checking. Like, I talk to him all the time, every day, all the time. But being an overthinker, I just feel like that is not enough, you know. So when I got to go home, true, yeah. H77 shampoo. No, I have not. I cannot find it. They actually told me at the stores in Africa that they don't make that anymore. They've come up with this new version of it. I didn't like what I saw. It just didn't feel right, so I didn't buy it. I showed the lady the thing. She told me, oh, they don't make that anymore. So I did not even bother. I did not insist because it didn't look right either. So yeah, last year was it was like a dream come true. It was such a, a beautiful moment for me and my family. So to go from that to this, now just not being with my family again on Christmas the very next year, it's kind of hard. I think it's as hard as the first few years that I was not with my family during Christmas. Because at some point, I think like at the 5th year, I started to get used to it. In fact, I never get used to it, but I started to learn how to deal with it, with the situation, because me being worried was not going to change anything. So I really started to learn how to get myself together and deal with the situation. And then I went home, and then I have all these beautiful memories. I came back, and then I'm here feeling that feeling all over again. But then I have amazing friends. I have amazing friends that I don't know what I would do without my friends. My friends are just the best. I have amazing friends, and all the people around me are just wonderful. So before I even went to Cameroon, the last Christmas was beautiful. I actually hosted Christmas that year, so all my friends came to my house. It's one of my friends here. She and I were close, so I always tell her like, oh, holidays are really difficult for me. So when we hosted Christmas, she came with her entire family, and it really felt nice. For someone who is hyper, well, I don't want to say hyper because that's gonna sound a little masculine. For someone who is, I love to be, I don't like to be, I love to be by myself. Truth be told, I'm not gonna lie about that. I can stay in my house for 2 weeks and not even go outside, and nobody knows that I'm even in here. I love it, you know. But at the same breath, I love to be around my people. So I'm not the type that just likes to be around people, like any type of people. No. When I get comfortable, or when I actually really love you as my person, I love to be around you, you know, even though not all the time, but yeah. No, I don't. On the contrary, I get anxious being around people. I get very anxious being around people. When I'm around people, I could be giddy one moment, and then the next moment I'm just really quiet, because like I feel like my anxiety just rising to the bottom. And especially when I have to talk to like a whole bunch of people in person and like make small talks. Don't mind what you're seeing here. It's very possible to be an antisocial person, but also be a very outgoing person, right? I am a little bit of both. Um, I'm not a social butterfly, but I'm very outgoing. I'll talk to people. I'll say, hey, how are you? I remember things about people, right? I love meeting new people. However, I have a very short social battery. My social battery has a very short lifespan. I get fed up easily. I get bored. Not bored because you cannot be bored with people. That's really not nice. But like when I go out and then when I come back home, I feel as if I need to take like the next 3 weekends off just to recover from that outing. And when I say recover, I don't mean like physically recover because I had too much to drink, or no, I just mean like mentally recover. Sometimes you're scared for your health being alone. Oh, some people just cannot be alone, and that's okay. Yeah. If you get anxiety and stuff like that, my dear, I love my space. Like I love my space, but at the same time, I want to have the people that I love around me. So I think that's what makes the difference, right? There are people who just love to be around people. It doesn't matter who, they just love people around. No, I don't like that. I love to be around people who I know and trust. Yeah, people who I know and trust, people who I feel comfortable with them. Like right now, you guys are basically my people, right? I come on here, I talk to you guys like we've met because we're technically virtual besties at this point. But I talk to you guys like you guys are my siblings and stuff because I'm comfortable. If you go back to my videos 5 years ago, 4 years ago, I wasn't this outspoken. I've never been a timid person, but I just held back a lot because I was not in my comfort zone yet. I had not really found my comfort zone, or like my, I've always had my voice, but I don't know, I had not found that comfortable spot that as a content creator you get to, where you're just, you know, freestyling. Yeah, I had not gotten that just yet. Okay, there are 3 hair clips. I need to find the third one so I can clip my hair to the back like this. So now I'm gonna go in with my color correct. I can't put my finger on the cause. It's in things I'm sorry, but it's because of the pandemic and the whole isolation period. We have ever since I've had anxiety being in the public. You know, the pandemic affected so many people in so many different ways. And you're actually not wrong, Hannah. Let me take my earrings off. You're actually not wrong. I've heard a couple of people say that during the pandemic, we all quarantined and like just shut ourselves off from the world. So it's taking us some time to learn to be around people, to learn new social skills. You're actually very correct about that. You're actually very correct about that. To me, this will sound bad, but I love the fact that we're in quarantine. I didn't like COVID. COVID was such a nasty thing that took the lives of so many people. That was not, I don't know. COVID was horrible, man. I don't even know how to put it in words. But the quarantine, I never had a problem with it. I actually loved it because I'm the type that will be in public and not want people to stand too close to me. You know how like when you're in a store, when you're in a store and then it's like, can you not, when you're queued up to go pay at the cashier's counter, people will stand so close to you, like you can literally feel the air coming out of their nose and the breath. You can feel their breath on your neck. Like you can feel the hot air they're breathing on your neck. It's like, can you just back up, just a little bit? But then I remember focus on themselves. Yeah, yeah, it's just it's such it's such an uncertain time for everybody, Hannah. People, I think that we kind of downplay the effects of COVID. We downplay the effects of COVID. Um, COVID affected a lot of people in different types of ways. While COVID made some people very outspoken because they got online and started businesses and started doing all of these things where they had to talk to public, COVID helped a lot of people cure their stage fright or anxiety to talk to a big crowd because they started online businesses or they had to talk to a bunch of people online and stuff like that. But to some people, it was the exact opposite because it's like, oh, I spent all this time not talking to people, and all of a sudden, everyone is in my face wanting to talk, you know. Those altar lines make me feel uncomfortable, especially when they ask for my number because I saw on TikTok people are now stealing points. I have never heard that. That's a thing? What? No way. Girl, you're gonna make me start going to altar with a pen and a paper. When they're like, ma'am, can we have your number? I was like, it's okay, I'll write it down. I know I look crazy, but I'll tell you why. I look this way because I'm color correcting. So I'm color correcting the acne, the black spots on my face caused by acne. So I use a color correct by Fenty in pumpkin. Ooh, Hannah, girl, you're always putting me on. Thank you. I had no idea that people are doing that now. And the way I used to sound my number in that place. The way I would sound my number in altar, I'm just screaming at the top of my voice. Because I also came to, now they ask you to put the number in the type. Okay, that's good. I also came to realize that a lot of Americans have trouble hearing. Oh, I almost used the wrong concealer. Okay, you guys. So this is a concealer I used to use on my face, right? So now this is a concealer that I use on my face. Do you see the difference? This is my highlight concealer. So now I use this one just to cover my color correct. That's how light my skin has gotten over the years. Special announcement, girl. Special announcements. I didn't know that. I remember going to this altar that was like slightly bigger because the altar right next to me is not too big, but the one that's like around the mall is very big. So I remember going there and they asked me to enter my number on the keypad. I didn't know why. Oh, that makes sense. It adds up now. All right. So I had gotten a message on Instagram about the juice video that I made, asking me like, May, for real, does that juice do anything? I was like, yes, it actually does. Before I even started taking my supplements, before I started taking glutathione, yes, you can ask skincare questions. Before I started taking glutathione and vitamin C and started doing skincare and using all these lotions and stuff, that was the very first thing that I did. I did a full detox. Like, I detoxed my whole system, changed my diet because with my face, if you've seen that video, you saw how bad my face was. With my face being that bad, I had no interest in doing skin lightening or any type of skincare with my face looking like that. Girl, oh, it was so bad. You know, I always tell people, don't worry, acne is such a weird thing, but like, hang in there. There is a level of acne where you can tell someone, hang in there, you know, and just try things and see what works. There's a level of acne that when you have, you can still go about your business. But there's a certain level of acne that when you have, baby, you cannot focus. The only thing you want to do is get rid of that acne with the speed of light. Like, I used to wear I still wear a very heavy face of makeup because I love a full coverage. But right now I only do one layer of foundation. When my face was the way it was, as you saw in that video, I used to do 2, sometimes 3 layers of foundation after color correcting. It really sucks. I can attest to juice and it works for me. It works. I will add chlorophyll. It works. Chlorophyll too. Girl, chlorophyll is so good. I have a whole bottle of chlorophyll in my refrigerator. People underestimate the power of chlorophyll. Chlorophyll, I think I talked about chlorophyll before on this channel. I had mentioned like chlorophyll is like a deodorant for your stomach. Why is my nose so itchy? Chlorophyll is like a deodorant for your stomach. It's also one of those things that will help for like, if you have bad breath, chlorophyll will also help treat your bad breath. But you have to take it for some time. Even this juicing helps with bad breath as well. But bad breath that has nothing to do with oral hygiene, because I see a lot of shallow people when it comes to the issue of bad breath. I see how shallow people are because they talk about, oh, this person has bad breath, oh, they have bad hygiene, they're dirty, oh, how do I tell someone that they have bad breath? And then people are like, oh, hand them a toothbrush and a toothpaste or floss or something. It's like people are so ignorant. Not all bad breaths are related to oral hygiene. There are people that brush their teeth twice a day, floss, use mouthwash, but they still have bad breath. So that type of bad breath is called halitosis. And that is not even from your mouth. People like that usually have the cleanest mouth. It's not even from your mouth, it's all the way from your gut, it's from your belly. So you have to treat it from the inside out. So most times when I hear people making fun of people with bad breath, like it really rubs me off the wrong way, because I'm sure that that person knows that their breath stink and they've done everything in their power to treat that, but they just don't know that it's not in the toothpaste, it's not in the mouth products, like the product is nothing that the dentist will give you. You have to see an ENT. You need to work on your gut. Also, you might have a food allergy. I hate the taste of celery soup. Celery tastes bad, I'm not gonna deny. You might also have food allergies, okay? I don't do dairy because aside from the acne, I'm gonna tell you guys, I'll be real keen. Aside from the acne, if I do dairy too much, baby, my breath starts to snap. Okay? I start to get that thang, that hot. So sugar, if you have an imbalanced gut, you don't have a lot of good bacteria. There are some certain bacteria that feed on sugar. They feed on sugar, they ruin your insides, and then they just mess up your digestion. So your insides are inflamed. You don't digest food like you're normally supposed to. And so your breath just gets really, really bad. So that juice I showed you guys is, aside from the skin, it does so many things. So many things. I promise you, when you start taking that juice and chlorophyll, like Hannah says, if you take chlorophyll before you go to bed, I swear on everything that is sacred and holy in this world, you wake up in the morning without morning breath. I promise. You wake up in the morning. If you have a partner, experiment with them. Take chlorophyll at night, wake up in the morning and talk to them. Ask them if you have morning breath and they'll tell you no, they don't smell anything. The chlorophyll, the trees. Chlorophyll works. It works for bad breath. Like, you would never get morning breath with chlorophyll. And then the other thing is also, like, people get bad breath for several reasons. The other thing is, if your mouth is dry, your breath will stink. If you've not eaten, they call it the hunger breath. If you've not had any food, not had any water, it's only normal that your breath will be a little hot. But I promise, try this juice. And also, when I was taking this juice, I did lose a couple pounds. First off, I'm an average size, so I'm not big at all. Back in the day, like 5 years ago when I started juicing, I was so tiny. I was, I think, 130 pounds. So I lost about 5 pounds on top of that, because if you do intermittent fasting, like Hannah says, that juice is the best thing. You take it very early in the morning. It does not make you hungry until, you guys, I have done something really weird. I forgot to use a primer. It does not make you hungry until like 6 hours later. So if you're struggling with your weight, if your weight is fluctuating, go ahead and start taking that juice. I'm gonna leave a link of the video in the comment section. I'm not going anywhere, so it doesn't matter if I didn't use a primer anyway. Yeah, that juice will do your body it will do your body wonders. I promise you. I promise you. And this is not me trying to sell anything to you, because that juice is free. You just need to go and get all the ingredients is in your grocery store. And it's very cheap. You can make that juice with less than 20 bucks. So that juice was the first thing that I did. When I started doing that juicing routine, I noticed that my acne started to reduce. And then a friend of mine had told me to drink vitamin A and zinc. So I started drinking vitamin A and zinc alongside with the juice. But the vitamin A and the zinc came a lot later down the line, when my skin had already started to clear up. So I was drinking vitamin A and that juice. My skin was amazing. So this is a trick. When you want to contour, take this, spray it on top of your face. It will set your contour and your makeup will not move, I promise. So this is just for, you know, the sake of the video, because I'm really not going anywhere after this. I'll probably just use this makeup to film a video for tomorrow. Yeah. You guys, did you notice? There is something that I want us to talk about, and it is this obsession. I've noticed the obsession, especially here in the US. There is this weird obsession about hair. And guys, if you notice this, please let me know in the comments. If you have questions, please go ahead and ask me. It could be skincare, it could be anything. If I can answer, I will. There's this weird obsession about hair. Like, I don't understand it. Like, people's identity are tied to the hair texture. Like, maybe because I'm African and I did not grow up in the US, maybe that's why I don't understand it, because it's something that is so weird to me. This thing, how I see people mocking people for wearing wigs, and that is so strange to me. I might have to turn off my Wi-Fi at some point, I don't know. It's so strange to me. It's like, I don't care. I'm one of the people, I don't know if there's like other people out there like this, but for immunity, however, my skin has been looking good. Okay, good. And for only a month now, but you know, vitamin A, I think it's like a retinol or something. So it truly, truly does work. So people's whole identity are tied to their hair. I cannot tell you, in 8 years I've been to the US, I have chopped off my hair at least 9 or 10 times. I lost count. The only reason I have not chopped up my hair right now is because my really good friend, she does hair, she does my hair, she braids my hair. Whenever I have braids, she did it. She will quite literally unalive me if I chop off my hair. She will tell every time. I was like, Chris, I'm going to the barber shop to cut off my hair. She's like, no, don't do it, I'm gonna be so mad. I cut my hair all the time. I truly don't care about my hair like that. I don't. And on this channel, you can actually count in one hand how many times you've seen me braid my hair. I never braid my hair. I just let it hang loose. I truly don't care. I wear wigs. I do different things on my hair. I do pigtails. Like, I do not care about my hair like that. Like, when I see people going up in arms because someone made a comment about their hair, like, sis, why are you attaching your whole identity or your existence to your hair? Like, so what if you're wearing a wig? So what? Every time I use mascara or whatever, it itches my nose. All these hair growth oils on TikTok, I've said, girl, the male one, my friend was like, oh, May, you need to take off your hair. I carried myself to Target and bought the Mia rosemary drops. Baby, my hair was dropping. My hair was coming out of my scalp in chunks. My hair was falling off in chunks. And until I realized that it was meal. It was meal, rosemary, and mint hair drops. So I found out that somebody put her on blast, and then a lot of people came out to share their story, like, yeah, this is happening to me too. And now I don't know what YouTuber she has teamed up with or paid, and they're claiming that the lady who first made the video talking about the product ruining people, damaging people's hair, was paid. And I was like, as Black people, that's our problem. We take constructive criticism as hate. We don't like criticism. The majority of us do not like constructive criticism because we think that anyone that tries to give a constructive criticism hates us or has an agenda or is trying to come for us. Like, it's not, while that might be true sometimes, but that's not usually always the case all the time, you know. Sometimes people are being genuine and they just want to know. Jeremiah, do you use glutathione? I've been using it for like 2 months and I feel like I'm glowing, but how do I know that's not just the topicals? It's both. It's glutathione and the topicals. So glutathione is not this magic elixir. It takes time, and the first step of glutathione is it makes your skin glow, and that glow is that it evens out your whole skin. So I promise you it's working. So I'm gonna go with my Juvia's Place blush. I'm still learning how to use this blush, so pray for me in case I put too much. I think this one's a little low. I think that's already too much. This is red. This is the Barbie Rose. Why did I take that one? Oh my God. Hi. Yee. Guys, what have I done? I always take my blush a little bit up here. Does that look good? Oh wait, I did it. Yeah. Oh, I have to fix that. Okay, I'm gonna fix that later. I think I took it all the way up a little bit too much, so I'm just gonna stay down on this side. It looks crazy, don't worry, we'll fix it. I am doing so much better with blush now. At first I never knew. A year ago I didn't know how to use blush, any type of blush, but I learned. I made some mistakes, and baby, started from the bottom, now I'm here. Okay, I think that looks good. So we need to blend this in a little because it's starting to do a little too much up there. Okay, good. That looks good. I actually like the male oil. It's the only thing that's ever grown my hair, but I've been hearing the same little. Oh yeah, that oil ruined my hair. Like, I had bald spots. You see how people are showing? I had bald spots. My edges were falling. I had a bald spot right here on my right side of my edges. So it's not a lie. It's actually really true. It happened to me, and it took me a long time. How did I know that it was meal? One day I had knotless braids on, the boho knotless braids. And then the last time I had gotten knotless boho braids, my friend, she has this, she's a hairstylist, so she has this hair serum that she makes by herself. So she used her serum and applied it on my hair when we're done with the hairstyle, right? So, oh, I hope I've not left. So she used the hair serum when we're done with the hairstyle. But then, the second time I braided my hair, I actually brought my meal oil. So I asked her to use meal on my head. So we used the meal oil, the dropper, and she applied it on my hair. And I noticed that my hair started falling off from the roots with the braids on it. And that did not happen with the last braids that we used. Her custom made oil. She does natural oils and stuff like that for her clients. So that did not happen, and I had that braid for about 2 months. I took it down, everything was fine. But the second time she did the knotless boho braids, I brought the male oil, and mind you, I've been using that oil for about 2 years. My hair was just so dry and streaky. My hair was so dry, you touch my hair like this, it'll break in your hands. It was so brittle and dry. So I brought my male oil, and she used it to oil my scalp. I promise you, 2 weeks after she braided my hair, like my hair started to come loose at the roots, at the bottom. Like it was uprooting my hair. You know how when you've had braids for so long, you start to get those little white things under the braids, and then the braids are lifting, but they're lifting with your hair. So I'm not a big hair person. Like I truly don't care for my hair like that. So it actually took me a while to notice. I was like, hey, what's going on with these braids? My braids are coming off. So I started looking at it, and I took down those braids at the 3rd week, and like a big chunk of my hair was gone. So I was like, okay, this is not normal. I know that I use this oil. And the second I told my friend, you know how they say your phone listens to you, your phone does listen to you. The second I told my friend about, like, hey, I use this oil on my hair, and she was like, oh, I heard that people are talking about it. And that same night I saw a video about it on my feed. I was like, oh my gosh, I saw it on YouTube. I was scrolling YouTube. It came on my feed. I was like, oh my God, that's what's happening to me. And so I stopped using it because my plan was I was going to go shave my hair again. I was going to go cut my hair because the hair was not looking good. I never braid my hair. I always just relax my hair or do cornrows and wear my wigs. I truly don't care for my hair like that. But at the same time, I didn't understand why, even though my negligence is enough, but sometimes, you know, I neglect my hair, but that's not enough to make my hair fall out like that. Like, geez, my hair was falling out like I had syphilis or something. That was crazy. Fake reviews are crazy, girl. What do you recommend for darker skin since some of the mixes are okay? I'm gonna come to that. Thank you for answering that. Yes, my skin definitely looks better than it ever has, and it's been bleaching since I was 16. I'm 20. I used to look very bleached out, but since I said, yup, I'm very nice. Yes, that's how it is. So you have to go step by step. You go stage by stage, right? Now you're going to, the first stage is your skin will even out. It give you that beautiful golden glow. Then the second stage will be, oh my God, almost at an hour and I'm not even done. I need to speed this up. Then the second stage will be when your skin is even out, then you start to lighten. If you also include your topicals to it, your skin will start to lighten significantly, but it's lighting all together. Like they are in sync. Your whole body is in sync. They're moving together as one, if I can put it that way. So I'm just contouring with this. I'm using this bronzer to add some warmth in this area. This is one of my favorite bronzers. This is a Anastasia Beverly Hills powder bronzer. This one right here. Oh, there was a time when this bronzer went viral, and it's still good. Anastasia Beverly Hills has fallen behind on a lot of things, but this bronzer is not one of them. I love it. Tell me one product that works 100% to prevent cream from using stretch marks. I don't understand. Make sure you skin. Yes. Thank you, Hannah. That's the answer. Hi, Lynn. He said, cut me for once. Yay, welcome. Grab a seat and some wine. We are getting into some things, child. We are getting into some things. Yep, moisturize. If you don't want reaction, take breaks and moisturize. I cannot stress this enough, but I will still go ahead and stress it because I love y'all. You cannot lighten your skin every day, 365 days a year. You cannot even lighten your skin every day for 2 months. You can, like, you just can't. You cannot lighten your skin every day. Even I am a skincare junkie. I have been lightening my skin for the longest of time, but even I know that you cannot keep lightening your skin continuously. Like, your skin will give out. My nose is so itchy. What's happening here? Your skin will give up on you. Your skin will give out. You start getting reaction, stretch marks, psoriasis, like you start getting strawberry skin, all of the things, child. Hyperpigmentation. Worse, your skin will become so resistant to anything you put on that puppy. Nothing. I want to try something a little darker since I have on something that looks, I have a green outfit on. You cannot lighten your skin every day the Lord has made, okay? You have to give your skin a break. So you don't want reaction, don't lighten your skin every day. And the other thing, if you don't want to react, if you're trying not to get reaction, is start small, work your way up. Do not rush. Do not compare your skin with someone else. Do not rush. Do not wait last minute because your boyfriend is coming from a different state or from a different country and you're trying to fast track your skin lightening so that your skin will be shiny by the time your man gets here. Baby, you are setting yourself up for failure. Don't speed it. Beauty takes time. Thank you, Jeremiah, for my and a time frame. Are you on a time frame? How long do you take breaks for? What do you use then? Even time I do my makeup, for some reason, that's why my allergies act up. Girl, like my nose has been itchy since I started doing my makeup. This always happens when I do my makeup. Always. I think this is a little too dark, but we'll figure it out. We always do. Mistake before applying steroid creams every day. I got every symptom imaginable. Yeah. Yup. Steroids will mess you. With steroids, you have to be very smart. I use steroids. I'm the last person to tell you, don't use that. No, steroids is the way to go. Steroids will give you results, but you have to be smart. You have to be smart. So during your break, I recommend that you take at least 1 week break. At least a week and a half. So you can use your lightening lotion for 3 weeks, take a week break, and then you restart all over. And this cycle is if your skin is doing fine. If your skin is not doing fine, you will take a longer break, and then after the longer break to moisturize, you will go back and factory reset your skin with your amlactin mixture, which is in one of my videos. I'm not going to go into that because I've talked about it until I feel like I'm starting to get a headache talking about that. But yeah. Oh, shoot. So I got that Patrick Ta eyeshadows. I got it so you don't need to get it. So let me tell you, this one is called I'm With Her. So it's like a gorgeous pink. So this is what it looks like. It's like a gorgeous pink and something. So people were ripping him a new one because they said this is too expensive for 2 shadows. I think it was about 40 something dollars, which that 40 something dollars is only at Sephora. If you buy it straight from his website, it's actually really cheap. I think it was like 28 or 30 bucks. So Sephora be scamming y'all. So we're gonna go with this lovely pink. So he said that it's pressed is pearl. I don't know what that, I'm not a professional makeup artist, so I don't even know the difference. So he said it's all pearl. So let's see what all pearl does. I think I'll have to warm it. Oh, that's actually really nice. Oh wow. Okay. Okay. That is maybe too pink, but you know what? It's nice. It's gorgeous. So I'm gonna use my fingers to pick it off of the thing. Okay. So to answer the question about what should you use during the break, if I leave this live to go put that in the, to go pin that this life will end, but I do have a bunch of scrubs for starters that you can use. So I'm just gonna tell you the lotions that you can use on top of those scrubs, okay? But I do have a video where I talked about 5 scrubs to use when you're taking your break, because you cannot bleach and lighten your skin every single day. But for lotion, I use the Jergens Ultra Healing Lotion. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything. May on the body eczema psoriasis side of TikTok, I've seen people share them going through steroid withdrawals. Does that happen with skin bleaching? That happens if you don't take breaks. Yes, that will happen. That will happen if you do not take breaks. If you do not take that much needed 1 week, week and a half, sometimes even 2-week break, you will get the steroid withdrawal symptoms. And this is another thing that people forget. You don't just, if you want to stop lightening your skin or you want to change your lotion, you don't just go cold turkey on steroids. Skin lightening in general, period. You do not go cold turkey on skin lightening. You will regret it. If you want to stop lightening your skin, you have to stop gradually. If you just wake up one day, your pastor or your man, which I don't know why your man will be telling you not to do what you want to do, but if your man wakes up one day, you start dating someone new, and he's like, oh, I don't like that you're doing that. I think you should keep your natural skin tone. My dear, you cannot just go cold turkey. You cannot just pull the rug and just stop everything. You will regret it. You will regret. What you do is you reduce, you start to tone it down. You gradually wean your skin off of the steroid and the skin lightening ingredients. You gradually wean your skin out of those little by little, so your body gets used to it. But if you just go, boom, I'm not using this anymore, oh child. You have a really hard time. So for moisturizers, you guys, I'm all over the place answering these questions. I hope you don't mind. For moisturizers, I use the Jergens. I use the Jergens Ultra Healing Moisturizer. That's my favorite. So I double moisturize. I've given you guys that secret here before. I double moisturize. So what I do is I apply my Jergens in my hands, put some oils in it. I use the Aveeno body oil. You can use any oil that you can find. I apply that, then I go in with a body butter or another moisturizer. So always double moisturize. Double, triple moisturize if you can. So that's what I do. So I heard some people use volume 40 in their cream to lighten their skin. What do you think about that? Please don't do it. Do not do it. When you say volume, is it like that bleaching powder? Or is it like one of those liquid things that they mix to... Which one is it? Because I know that people use like relaxers and stuff like that. I know of a bleaching powder, but I would never sit here and tell anyone to use it. I swear. Because I've seen it work for people, but it might also go horribly wrong. So I don't want to be the one to advise anyone to do that. So I'm just putting the eyeliner on my waterline. And then I'll go in and darken the inside of my eyes. I don't think I'm going to use any falsies today. So I need to make sure that the eyes look good. Yeah. However, if you insist on using the bleaching powders, I will say, because I know you guys, now waiting there your head, now you go do. If you insist on using the bleaching powders, I will say only use it in your wash off products. So your soaps, your scrubs, do not use it in your lotion. Do not use it on anything that stays on your skin. Use it on something that you let it sit for 5-10 minutes and then you wash it off. Anything that happens to your skin is totally on you. I'm not advising you to do it. But if you insist or if you're convinced, you got your mind made up, I would say use it in soaps and scrubs and shower gels, okay? Yeah. I want to make sure I'm not missing. I want to do full body peel with yellow peeling oil. What's your take on peels? Peels are good, but they're hard to maintain. If you have patience, go ahead and do peels. If you don't do it. I would not advise you to do a whole body peel all at once. I would say to section your skin. Peel your skin section by section. Don't go all in, all at the same time. It's not a good idea. It's usually not a good idea. So start with your lower half, okay? Start from your waist down. When that is complete, you go from your waist up. Now, the real problem or the real work starts after your body has peeled. You doing a peel is not an issue. Anybody can do a peel. But the maintenance after the peel is what will make or break your skin. I do have a how to maintain your peel video, how to maintain your skin after a chemical peel video. So scroll through to like 2 years ago. I don't have that many videos, so you see it. Yeah, because you need to maintain that. You need to maintain that result. If not, you will hate the fact that you peeled your body. For the eyebrow, that's noise. Empress, oh my god, that's my girl, you guys. That's my girl. Hi mama, hey baby, welcome. I'm so excited. That's my girl. That's my baby right there. You guys, please welcome Empress. She's never been on my live before. Hey girly girl. It's noise. I'm currently mixing jergens and food. Do not, mommy, don't. Well, so if you're mixing your jergens, what are you hope you do? You want like a caramel skin? Because if you want a light skin, only 42 ounce oil is not gonna cut it. You have to use something stronger. But if you just want like a caramel skin, you know, you don't want anything too apparent, you just want something very light, then you are doing the right thing. I love your channel. Highly black. Hi. Comforting and truly for the girls. Welcome. Thank you so much. What about cocoa butter oil? Yes, you can use cocoa butter oil to hydrate your skin. Absolutely. So research has proven that of all the butters, I might have to, I think I'll have to use the lash. I look homeless without a lash. Of all the butters, cocoa butter is actually at the top of the chain when it comes to hydrating the skin. So cocoa butter is on top of the food chain, honey. So yeah, you can use cocoa butter. Absolutely. So what we're going to do now is we're just elongating or stretching out the eyes to give it like a nice to give the illusion that our eyes are longer. So we have to do that also on the inner corners. I forgot to do that. No wonder my face, I was thinking my face looks a little weird. Not weird, it looks incomplete. Always get quiet doing my eyes. That is so much better. That is so much better. It's a liquid you use when bleaching your hair. Oh no, I don't know anything about that. The one I'm talking about is the bleaching powder. You can use that, but use it the way I just said, okay? Developer is popular among bleachers in Jamaica. Oh no, 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 baby. Nope. That's our parish warrior right there. Empress is my girl. Main issues is hyperpigmentation. I want maximum 2 shades. If you are, then you're going about it the right way, yeah. If you want, I have 2 shade mixtures on this channel. Just scroll through, you will see it. But if you want 2 shades, I think you should focus more on exfoliation, okay? Focus more on exfoliation. Focus more on that more than anything else, I promise you. Okay, I need to clean my hands. Focus more on exfoliation a lot more than anything else, okay? Make sure that you have a good lightening scrub. I have quite a few. I have more than a few on this channel that you can always go back and check out the tutorials on how to make a good lightening scrub. So yeah, and then I have a mixture for 2 shades. 2 shades. It's not a caramel skin tone. I need to thank you, baby. Very demure, my friend. Very demure. Very demure. I try. Okay, so we're going to dust off the excess. You guys, so today I was on the internet, right? I saw this website where they sell clothes, and one of their marketing tactics is to show celebrities that wear the clothes. My dear, tell me why I didn't recognize any of the celebrities that they showed that was actually wearing their clothes. And I'm sitting there like, am I the auntie? Am I the new adult that doesn't know who any of the celebrities are? I think I am. Child, I don't know any of the new celebrities. Like, I go online and I see these kids talking about this one and that one. I was like, who is that? And my son will have a field day. I was like, who is this person? Mom, you don't know this person? It's like, well, if I did, I'll not be asking. Who is that person? There's a lot of new celebrities that I don't know. I feel so old. It's crazy. I mix Porjo in the brown bottle on my scrub. Hope that... don't mix Porjo in your scrub, my dear. You're wasting it. You need something stronger. So for wash off products, scrub, soaps, shower gels, you need something obonge, something very strong, okay? You don't need subtle products for wash off. Go as strong as you can for wash off products. All right, so I'm gonna try this pink shadow by Juvia's Place. Oh, look at that, it's so pretty. I'm gonna use this one at the top, dab a little one bottom. I think the bottom one's like lavender or something. Let's see what that does. Ooh, I like it. I love a good blush moment. So I do my liquid blush, then I do the powder blush on top of the liquid blush. So that's how I do it. Okay, this is so good. Girl, she said that's not nice. What I do, love? What I do? I heard you can put a little bit of um blush on your nose. Okay, so I'm gonna go back in with this, with one of my puffs, and brighten my under eye, just in case the blush has like gone a little up. And then now I'm gonna define my jawline like that. We're raising this all the way up. So you don't want to bring it all the way down. I see people doing that will make your makeup look a little too white. It's a little much if you do that. So we do the same thing here. Then we end right there. Okay. So what do we do now? We dust off by, you know, recognizing the celebrities. Girl, they're new celebrities. I don't know any of them. I feel bad. In your defense, I do feel bad most times. But I feel mostly old and out of touch when that happens. Like, who's this person? Who's that person? It's wild. You guys were almost done with the makeup. May, do you know anyone in Cameroon that can ship products to Equatorial Guinea? I'm going back to my country, but I don't know anyone that sells original products there. Girl, for now, I'm gonna be very honest with you. For now, I don't know anyone that ships to Equatorial Guinea. But follow me on Instagram. I will try to ask around, okay? I will try to ask around. Like, even when I need things from Cameroon, I actually get to pay DHL. I pay DHL to get my stuff, or maybe it's like an extended family member or a friend is coming over, then I just pay for my luggage, and then, or if they have some space that they can spare, they will put my skincare stuff in there. I have the best friends. Okay, so now as you can see on my face does look crazy. So this is where we need a setting spray. So we're gonna need a setting spray first to set the makeup, okay? Setting spray and fixing spray are two different things, okay? So this is a fixing spray. This is a setting spray. Setting spray melts your makeup and make it look natural, gives you that skin finish. Fixing spray holds it. So we're gonna use a setting spray first. So that will melt the makeup and give it that nice skin finish. So normally I'll use Patrick Star One Size, but I'm not gonna use it because I'm not going anywhere, so waste not. So I'm gonna use my Urban Decay D-Sleek mattifying, and I will not use much because I'm not going anywhere either. Do not be afraid to apply these things, okay? When you apply it, make sure you have a hand fan to dry it real quick. Anyone have tips for my question? What's your question? Oh my god, a tongue twister. What's your question, Rona? I'm sorry, I missed it. What was your question? Am I scared of applying too much? No, it's never too much. It is never too much setting spray. The more setting spray you use, the more your makeup melts into your skin and looks very natural, okay? Where is that mascara? Okay, so that's good. Now I'm missing something for my eyebrows here. So I love to use mascara for my eyebrows. I'm glad I came up here. I'm glad you're here. I'm so happy to have you on. So I always love to use mascara to darken my eyebrows like this. Okay, so at the end, make it looks a little more natural. Well, I'm not going for natural, but just in case like you have concealer or foundation on your eyebrows, it really helps to give it that color. So now I'm gonna finish this look by applying some highlight. So it's one of my favorite highlight, the mineralized skin finish powder by Mark. Love this. Looks very natural. If you are going for the natural, if you're going for the natural glow, this is the one. Hi Valerie, good morning. The second spray, the pink one, does it make your makeup too matte? It makes your makeup very matte, but at the same time, what it's known for doing is to make your makeup stay all night. When you use that pink spray, it's called Patrick Star One Size. When you use this, you can go to the club, you can go dancing, your makeup will not bulge. I promise you. I used to always go out with like powder, blotting powder, whatever in my purse, you know, just so I can reapply and touch up my makeup. I truly don't do that anymore. I truly don't do that anymore. It will get your makeup together. I promise you. It will get your whole makeup together. You guys, I made cake. I totally forgot about my cake and it's right over there. Well, let me finish first. What do you recommend for darker skin that want to lighten up? So you have to start slow. The first thing I'll recommend for you is to do a micro exfoliation. That's the first thing I recommend for you. So micro exfoliation is, you can use any lotion with AHA, but in this case I would say use amlactin. The amlactin mixture is something that I recommend for every beginner, especially people who are dark skin. That's what I would recommend for you. Are you going out? Wow, your makeup looks flawless, mate. Thank you, Valerie. Thank you. I am going to my living room. That's where I'm going. You guys, should I put on falsies? I feel like this makeup has already taken the whole night. I don't want to waste any more time. You guys, follow up about Luigi. They caught him. They caught Luigi. We didn't even know his name was Luigi the last time we did a live. They caught him. He was arrested, I think, at a McDonald's or something. For those of you who are not following, our last live we talked about the person who gunned down the United Healthcare CEO in broad daylight on the street in New York. So I'm gonna add one more. I always do double highlight, so I'm gonna add one more highlight. This one I actually really love. It's more like a pink highlight. This is the Kilowatt highlight by Fenty Beauty. One side is ginger bean and Moscow mule. I love Moscow mule. It looks very pinkish. Moscow mule is my favorite, so that's the one I always use. So I just apply just a little touch, not too much. If you're going out, I'm actually packing it on because I'm on camera and I need to do that. But if you're going out, a little goes a long way. You don't need too much of it. Now let's do some lipstick. I want to do nude lip, so I need to clean all this foundation on my look, on my face. Okay. Clean that. Sammy did me wrong with her website issues. I'm so sorry, Divine. I'm so sorry. May, what state do you live in? I live in the Midwest. I live in Iowa. MAC and Stila, which do you prefer? I prefer MAC. MAC, anytime, Empress. I'm such a MAC girly. Look at that cutting mouth thing applying my MAC. You know how when you apply like your lip balm and stuff, and you're talking and stuff, and then you get that white streak on your eye? I don't want to swear, but I really hate that. Okay, so that's that. Oh my God, Ade. Ade! Welcome, girl. It's so good to have you on. So, I want to make sure I answered Rona's question. Sammy, I'm so sorry. Sammy, I don't know when Sammy will be back, to tell you the truth. I don't know when she'll be back. I cannot reach her either. I was able to reach her like a while back, but as of like lately, I've not been able to reach her. So, but I know that she'll be back. And when she gets back, I would not hesitate to let you guys know. Like, I will tell you guys pronto, like immediately. I will tell you guys immediately, I promise. Yes, La 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 is stronger than 42 hours. That is a fact. So, let's see. I'm gonna puff this up. Okay, what else am I missing? My makeup always looks very oily whenever I'm in the club. I use MAC makeup. So MAC makeup does not withstand that much activity, does not withstand that much movement. So what you need is this one size makeup, this one size until dawn setting spray, and then you need a good primer. So I will also recommend the Secure the Sweat. Please don't judge me. This looks beaten up. This looks like it has gotten the smackdown. So I will also recommend this. This is the Secure the Sweat Dry Till Dawn Primer by One Size. So when you use this primer, use this setting spray, your makeup will not move all night. I promise you. I promise you it will not move. Yeah, the way I miss Sammy. Girl, me too. Me too, I miss Sammy. So I went to the store today to get the EOS Vanilla Cashmere Lotion. They ran out. They bought the whole thing. So I saw this pomegranate raspberry. I was like, oh. I took a whiff of it. I was like, that smells good. So I just opened it. I'm about to use it for the first time. Oh, it's not coming out. Oh boy, how long does this take to come out? I hate the first pump. It always takes a sweet time. This one smells good too, but nothing from EOS smells as good as the vanilla cashmere. Nothing. Is La 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 stronger than 42? Did I answer that? In case I think I don't remember if I answered that, but yes, it is. La 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 is stronger than 42 or 42 hours. So May, after the Amlactine, please, after the Amlactine phase for dark skin, what will you recommend? Extending Rona's question. Okay, that's a good question. So after that, I will recommend that you select a lightening lotion that is very mild. I will recommend you go with Francois Bedon. Do not go with the red Francois Bedon. Go with the carrot Francois Bedon, okay? So when you go with the carrot Francois Bedon, I recommend that you use one lightening serum. Do not use a concentrate just yet. Use one lightening serum, one lightening oil, one anti-reaction product. That's all. And some sweet almond oil, okay? The Francois Bedon Red is not for caramel or dark skin people. It's too strong. If you use it as a dark skin person who is a beginner in the skin lightening, it will give you really bad knuckles. It will give you really, really, really bad knuckles. Trust me, you don't want that. It does not look good. It's not a good side at all. It's not a good look at all. You have really bad knuckles. Yeah, yeah, Larissa, it's not a pretty sight. But if you use the carrot, the carrot is a lot milder. I see a lot of people are raving about the carrot is strong. François Bedon carrot is not that strong. It only give you like 1.5, 2 shades. That's all what François Bedon carrot will do. So people who are raving about François Bedon carrot is strong, it did this, is because they mixed it, they overly mixed it. But François Bedon carrot on its own will just brighten your skin and give you like 1.5 shade, maximum 2 shades. Okay, the red one, François Bedon Royale, is actually really strong than François Bedon carrot. And I think a lot of people love the carrot because it works with a lot of skin types. It works with a lot of people's skin. But yeah, I used to using the MAC Studio Fix powder. Girl, every day. Every day, that's what I use. The pressed powder, that's what I use. Every time I do my makeup, where is it? I literally just packed it in the bag. This is it right here. That's what I use every time. I've been using this for almost 10 years now. I don't use anything else. I tried to use something else the other time. Hated it, so I just went back. I went right back. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot. I don't have any lipstick on. You guys, so I don't want to do a red lip. So that's out of the equation. I'm trying to figure out the type of lip I want to do here. So let's line our lip first. I want to line my lip with this Juvia's Place thing. See. Actually, hold on. I have a Charlotte Tilbury lip liner. If it's in this little purse here. Dun, 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 dun. Is it this one? Yep, this is it. Okay. I don't know what this one is called, but Charlotte Tilbury has really good lip liners. It's the only thing, that and the mattifying powder, whatever powder that I just used. Those are the 2 things I use from this brand. Okay. You guys, sometimes when I tell you things not to use or like things to use, mostly it's because I've used them. Okay. So I know, and I will never lie to you. I promise, I will never lie to you, because I have nothing to gain. I don't sell lotions yet. And even when I do start selling lotions, I will still tell you. Because I know that my parish crew, most times people don't have the time to mix lotions. Like my friend that makes wigs, Stacy Benz, right? She tells me all her tricks, how to make her wigs. She shows me, she tells me, but I still come right back and buy wigs from her because it's not my thing. I don't have the time. So even when I decide to start selling lotions and mixtures and stuff, I will not hide a recipe from you guys. I'm still gonna tell you guys the whole truth, the entire recipe. Some people might take it and do it themselves. Some people might not. Why? Because sometimes people are just curious. They just want to know, and sometimes they're not gonna do it by themselves. They just want to know what they're putting on their skin. And even if you tell them, they're still gonna buy from you. That's a mistake I see a lot of skincare YouTubers make. They're hiding recipes, they're hiding ingredients, they're just being all around shady. And it's like, that is not necessary at all. Because I, for one, if skincare was not my thing, I will still come back to you and ask you to do it. Okay. Okay, so this is a YSL lipstick. I don't know what this one is. This is Rouge pour Couture. I don't know what the exact color is. If I tell you why I bought this lipstick, you will laugh. I actually bought a lipstick from this collection because of the packaging. I'll show you the packaging. It looks really cute. Okay. This is the packaging. It's super cute. It's actually why I bought it, because the case, the lipstick case is nice. So we're gonna top that off with some Fenty cream lip gloss. This one is called Gloss Bomb Fruit Snack Cream. So we're gonna top that off with that, and then we're done. Ah, I love this. This is so pretty. Oh my god. Perish crew. What about the bedon called Excellence? I don't know anything about Excellence. I promise you I don't. So many people want to patronize you, May. You're about to be a household brand. Girl, you're gassing me up. Don't you? You're gassing me up. You might F around and find out that I've started a skincare line next week. You're gassing me up. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I have already decided to start selling injections. So the vitamin C is already here. I forgot to mention that. The vitamin C is already here. I'm waiting for the glutathione to get here too. Then I will start doing the adverts for the glutathione and the vitamin C sets. So I have the Cinderella set. The Cinderella sets are coming in like 2 weeks. I have the Glutanex set. That one will be coming in, I think, next week. I didn't buy much because I just wanted to test and see what the market will look like. So I only have, I think I only have 2 Glutanex sets. And I have 1 Snow White set. And then I think I have about 3 Cinderella sets that are coming in. Okay, so yes. So, the lip liner is everything. Looks so good. Thank you. I love a good lip combo. Girl, I am just getting into lip combos. I used to be a red girl. Always red. If it was not red, I started doing nude sometime the beginning of last year, but it was always red. Always red. If it's not red, it's clear lip gloss. But I'm starting to get, I'm liking lip combos now, so I'm really into it. I watch a lot of videos on how to do lip combos. Okay. Oh, so our makeup is done. Let's chat a little before I can skedaddle out of here. Okay, to be the next big thing. Thank you, ladies. See, this is why I love you guys, because truth be told, you guys have been encouraging me for years on end to start a skincare brand. Even my sister, my very good friend, she's not even my friend anymore. She's my sister, Empress. Guys, I forgot to tell you guys, I grew up with Empress. We grew up in the same quartier, like they say in Cameroon. We grew up together. We were inseparable. So yeah, she's also been telling me the exact same thing, that, oh, you need to start a skincare line. Absolutely need to start a skincare line. Yeah, so I have considered it. Yes, I'm definitely gonna do it. At first, when I asked, like, when that question has been asked, I was like, I don't know, but like, I know I'm gonna do it. I just want to start first with the injections and then see how that goes. I have been a real lab rat. Have you tried Lisa White serum? Yes, that, not the oil. I don't know if it's the same thing, but Lisa White is very strong. Be careful with that one now. Be careful. Lisa White is very strong. You don't want to use too much of it. At least we won't have to worry about you lying to us saying you use tomato and potato. That potato video. Oh my God. I know you know. I don't know what that was, but that just scared me. Oh, I'll show you guys about this Vaseline. I'll tell you guys about this Vaseline thing later. Girl, you know that I know that you know who you're talking about. But we're not, you know, we're not gonna stoop. Screw that, I'm gonna talk about it. I was bamboozled when I saw that video. So when I saw the thumbnail of that video, just like everyone else, I clicked with the speed of light because in my mind, finally, this girl is about to tell us the secret. Because no matter what anyone says, no matter how we feel, her skin looks good. Her skin looks good. She's put in work. Her skin looks good. So in my mind, I was like, finally, we're about to know what she uses on her skin. Just for me to click on that video, and this woman, fear God. This woman, know they fear God. Fear God. She was not afraid at all just to tell people that she uses potato. Are you kidding me? I'll tell you guys what I'm applying on my skin here pretty soon. You use the potato? Are you for real? Did I click this video on the Skin Lightening channel for you to tell me that you use potato on your skin? Girl, don't make me curse you in my dialects. Please, Sebapo, what's wrong with you? Eh? Don't be juju be this. Do I look stupid to you? Eh? Empress says I'm shy. Lip balm, you can't deny how red makes light skin pop. It does. Same. I'm a red lip girly. I'm obsessed. Girl, me too. Empress says I'm shy. You actually give good information advice. You could start it. Oh yeah, absolutely. Red will always have the skin popping. The thing is, people don't know that red works on every skin tone. You just need to know the shade of red that works on you. The red that works on dark skin are like deep burgundy reds. It's sexy, it's classic. So every skin tone that you improve to, there's a red that is made specifically for you. But there is one red in the universe of reds that has succeeded to work for every skin tone, and that is the Fenty red. Every Fenty red is a hit. From the MVP to the Stunner Lip Paint to the HBIC, every Stunner Lip Paint, every Fenty Beauty red lip is a hit on every skin type. So what I just applied on my skin is the Vaseline Cocoa Shimmer Jelly Stick. I just got this today from Target. I think it's like $4 or so. It was very cheap. Plus, again, it was on sale, so I think I got it for like $2. It had like a half off thing. So it makes your skin, as you can see, it gives you a little shine, a little glitter. If you're on a budget and you cannot afford to buy maybe the Fenty skin glitter or any of those things that are really expensive, you can just get this one by Vaseline and just rub it. It gives your décolleté a nice shine. Girl, you know. Hi, Agnes. That's my sister. Welcome. They all belong to no fear of God. No fear God, I'm telling you. Girl, like, she is Empress. I'll send you the video. After this live, Empress, I'll send you the video of that girl. Everyone was bamboozled. Like, I opened that. This was me, the video. I held my phone like this. And when she said potato, I was like, oh. This woman bent down, said potato. It was, I was like, there's no way. That was a video that was not even supposed to be made. Why do you feel the pressure to come up and tell people things like that? You know you don't have to tell anybody anything, right? You didn't have to tell us what you use because we know that you have a skincare line, you're selling skincare products. Just leave it at that. Just promote your skincare products. What do you use? Show your skincare products. You didn't have to. That was so unnecessary and disrespectful. Like, then my inside is fully because I love me some potato. Girl, my inside is on Michael Jackson level. I love a good hot pot of potatoes. Empress, she's Nigerian. Yeah, it's not a good rep at all. At all. I was so mad and clicked on after that. When I tell you, I had clicked on that video with the speed of light, the way I ran and broke my neck just to click on that video. And then the way I ran out of the video after she started talking about potato. What did I say? May, would you recommend OB20 face cream over Snapchat face cream? So I have heard good things about Snapchat face cream, right? Really good things, but I have not used it. So the thing is, if I have to put one over the other, it's really hard. So I will say it depends on what you're looking for. OB20 lightens your face gradually. Snapchat is strong, the blue one. The blue Snapchat face cream, Snapchat Diamant Bleu. I don't know if that's the one you're talking about because there's selfie and some other things, but the Diamant Bleu, the blue one, is very strong. So I would say you can use both. Start with OB20, add Diamant Bleu on top. Your beautiful little ceasefire on. Thank you. You guys, that's my sister. For real, for real. That's my elder sister. Agnes, that's my elder sister. You know how you said, like, that's my sister? No, like, that's my sister for real, for real. That's my mom's daughter. That's my parents' child. That's my sister. For real, that's my elder sister. I'm the last born of our house. I love her to bits. I'm the last born of our house, so I'm the baby. Most times people used to think that she was my mom because she was always taking care of me, and I was her little handbag. She took me everywhere. So she took care of me, like, so everyone thought that was my mom. And then people thought that my mom was my grandma. So that's my actual sister. That's my real life, my blood sister. Yeah. She's our eldest, she's our firstborn, so she's like a mom. Even more shock asking, do we mash the potato? Hannah, oh my God. Not asking if they should wash the potato with grains. It's a mash. Oh, Hannah, you are hilarious. Oh my God. Oh wow. Hold on. They really were asking if they. Ooh. I want to change my face cream to times, so I've been looking. Oh, there is a face cream. It's called Even White. I'm experimenting with that one. Really good. Really good. Check my community tab. I'm gonna post it because right now it's all the way in my bathroom. Check my community tab. I'm gonna post it, and I'm also gonna put it on Instagram. Even White. So there's that. Oh gosh, I made a mess. Look at that. It's makeup on my cheek. After this, I have to film the video that I'm gonna post tomorrow. So I might talk about really good moisturizers, or I might talk about face creams. So you guys let me know what you like to see. Would you like to see face creams, or would you like to see good moisturizers? Can we talk about other sisters? That is so true, because my sister is also heavy into skincare. But then in that time, she was telling me, like, you guys are so lucky. There's information out there. You have all of these things. The one thing that she really stressed about is the fact that there were no sunscreens. Like, nobody told them about sunscreen, which is one of the reasons why a lot of people in that time had really damaged skin. She told me, like, you guys are so lucky. There's so much information on the internet. People are telling you things for free. Sunscreen, like, she said when she was coming up in her time, there were no sunscreens. So people were just raw dogging skin bleaching or skin lightening. They didn't know that you could not use your lotions and go under the sun. They didn't know they were not supposed to do that. They didn't know they had to take breaks. They didn't know about exfoliation. She told me that exfoliation was not a thing. It was not a thing. So yes, they were the original guinea pigs. It was not the thing for them. It was not a thing for them, really. Uh face creams, because the girlies stay asking me about face creams in the comment. They do be asking me about face creams in the comments. They do. Stealing from others is good. God be saying. My elder sister, she always loved really high heels, and she had nice clothes. Like she had so many pretty things. I will always steal her body splash, child. She, back in the day, years and years ago, when body splashes just came out, it was not a thing that people knew about. I had never seen it before. I saw it with her first, and it smelled so good. So I'll just wait when she goes to work. I'll sneak in there, take a shower, and just spray, psh, psh, spray just a little bit. I was like, oh, she's gonna kill me if she catches me. So I was stealing her body mist. Sorry, Stakale, sorry. Ah, Hilda got a sister, his firstborn are blessed. We are. It's such an unspoken blessing that people don't talk about. Because my sister, oh, she's her. Like, she is her. 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 We listen and we don't judge, child. If I start, we listen and we don't judge about the things, my sister's stuff that I use, and she doesn't know till dates. She'll probably hold her phone like this and be like, oh, so that was you. Oh, yeah. I still love body splash before bedtime. Girl, I still use it, but then back in the day when I was stealing my sister's body splash, I couldn't steal it at night. I could only steal it when she goes to work. I just did not only spray just a little, because my sister, I'm just like my elder sister. I have OCD. She has really bad OCD too. So she knows if she keeps something like this, she knows exactly how she put that thing. It's such a thing that I cannot explain, and that's an attitude that I have also developed. I think it's a family thing. But my older sister is not like that. She doesn't care. But my elder sister, she has OCD so bad. If she puts something, she knows exactly how she put it. So if you move that thing, even if you slightly move that thing, she will know. So when I was stealing my sister's body splash, I would not move it from her closet. So her cupboard, at the time she had a cupboard, I will send my hand in there, I'll send my body in there and just pump it straight on my face, on my body like that. Because if I had taken it out of the cupboard, then she would come back and know that someone moved it, and then she will kill me. uh, so my sister, right now, she doesn't use any lightening creams, because she says she doesn't have the patience to scrub. She tried. She tried to, but then it just takes too much work and she doesn't have the time. So now she just uses really good moisturizers and like tea tree hot scrubs, Taraji P Henson scrub, and that Dove scrubs that I always recommend for you guys. Everything that I recommend you guys, my sister uses it and her skin looks so good. She says it's very time consuming, that she doesn't want to do it. She doesn't have the time to do that anymore. You know, when you grow, your priority changes. So her priority right now, like, she loves skincare, but like just regular skincare. She doesn't have the time to exfoliate and stand and wait for it to dry. She tried it and she was like, yeah, this is not for me. One time I took my sister's phone when we were asleep as torch and dropped it. I placed it back and knew absolutely nothing in. And oh my God. If you told her this today, she would be like, no, you didn't. We're probably going to do that. We listen, but we don't judge on a live. Oh my God. What can I think of for a we listen, but we don't judge? Um, if I we listen but we don't judge. If I if I think that you're not a clean person, if I notice that you're not very clean, your hygiene is not, it's not where it's supposed to be, and you give me food, if you give me a to-go food, I will refuse to eat. But if you insist and give me to-go food, I will throw that food away. We listen and we don't judge. So if you're slightly dirty and just slightly dirty, I don't eat. I don't eat in people's houses. People that I don't know, I don't eat in their houses. And if I know you and I know that your hygiene is not all that, I don't eat at your house. Like, the people that I eat at their houses, very few, and they are squeaky clean. If I see any type of thing that doesn't look right, I don't eat in your house. If you force me to take the food, I will take it and put it in the trash in my house, because I don't want you to see me dumping it outside. That's very rude. So I will take it to my house and then drop it in the trash. We really should do it. We listen and we don't judge live, so we cannot. I can't even stand at high heels till now. Oh yeah. Yo, my sister. Oh, my sister, my sister was, I think, 5'9". My sister's like 5'9". But you know, it's like as you grow older, right now my sister is 5'8". I'm 5'8", right? My sister is 5'8". But my sister used to be like 5'9", 5'10". My sister was so tall, and then she loved high heels. Like, you know how you have like role models and people that you just sit and dream to be like them? My sister was that person for me. Like, she always looked so pretty. She smelled nice. She had cute things. And I was always looking at the things. She was just like, oh, I want to be just like that. So my sister was that one person when I was growing up. I was like, I want to be just like my sister. My sister is so pretty. I'm going to be just like my sister and wear high heels and do all these nice, pretty things on myself. And that's exactly what I did. That's exactly what I did. Scrubs don't cause cellulites. No. No, Helena. That is no. Cellulites is genetics. It's something that you cannot fight. Cellulites comes from it comes from your dermis, like 5 layers inside your skin. No topical. That's why no topical oil, cream, nothing can fix cellulites. The only thing that can fix cellulite is like really invasive procedures, or there's some kind of massages. They use these wooden things where they really juggle the skin, and they do it for a very long time for your skin to be smooth. Also, a lot of celebrities don't have cellulites because they get injections. Just like they get injections for their veins, it's called cryotherapy. They do cryotherapy for green veins, spider veins, and all of this type of veins, and then they come and lie to you that is products. Nothing, no topical can treat veins. No topical can treat or cause cellulites. Okay? No topicals can treat stretch marks too. They can only reduce the appearance of stretch marks, but they cannot treat it. So there's nothing that can cause cellulite. However, collagen can firm your skin. The only way to treat cellulite is to refirm your skin, to make your skin firm. The cellulite will still be there because that's part of it's genetics. It will still be there. The difference is it will not be visible. That's the only difference. Yeah. Same, I can't trust people with bad hygiene. Oh my God, that is so me. Bad hygiene, I'm not eating your food. Like, I'm not putting anything you give me, I'm not putting it in my mouth. I'm not putting anything you give me in my mouth. I'm not. I'm not. And it also goes for like other times when, like, you know, of people, there are girls who truly don't shower and stuff like that. If you are into skincare or if you're into skin lightening, one of the first things you need to know is that you have to shower twice a day. I don't care the strength of the lotion you're using. If you don't shower twice a day, your skin lightening will never work. It will never take. You'll probably not smell nice because you have to wash off. You have to wash off and apply new products on your skin. You have to shower twice a day. If you are dirty, if you don't have impeccable hygiene, you don't shower twice a day, please Stay off skin lightening. Skin lightening is not for you. There's a lot of things that come with skin lightening. It's not for the faint of heart. It's not for lazy people. It's not for unhygienic people. It's not for people who don't shower twice a day. It's not for people who don't use sponges. It's not for people who don't use quesas or loofahs to shower. If you don't do these things, please just go get your Nivea, your normal Dove soap, shower once a day, apply it on your skin, and keep it rocking, keep it pushing. Okay, if you're doing skin lightening, you cannot be dirty. You cannot be that person that showers twice a week. There are girls that shower twice a week in the States. There are girls that shower once a week. They're all over on TikTok and they talk about it like, oh yeah, oh, I took a bath today. I take a bath every 3 days. It's like, can we bring back shame? Let's bring back shame. I miss the good old days when shame was a thing and people didn't tell other people certain things. Like, let's bring back shame. Let's bring back bullying. Like, we need to stop bullying people. They need to make bullying okay. But like, for certain things, I'm not saying bullying in general is okay, but like for certain things. Because why are you telling me that you don't shower? Why are you telling me you shower once a week? Why are you telling me that? Like, let's bring back shame a bit. I miss those times when we had shame and we don't share certain things. Yeah, laziness and skin lightening don't go together. Mama, those times that I told you I was going to get a notebook from my friend. I was in the market trying lipstick and loose powders. Girl, let me tell you, me and Empress, we go together real bad. Growing up, it was not like in primary school, secondary school. There was this very famous market. There was this very famous store in the market. He sold, you know, those rollerball lips gloss and all those things. We're gonna go there. We're trying lipsticks. We always love to do these little things on our bodies. Me and Empress, we will draw our brows very ugly, might I add. We're gonna draw our brows. We're painting our face. There's this powder called Tony Montana. There was this powder called Tony Montana. We would do this. You know how you put the powder in your hand, do this and hit it. And then you apply it on your face. Oh, we were trying these really weird perfumes. They smelled so bad, but we didn't care. We were trying everything, lipsticks. We listen, but we don't judge, girl. Oh. Oh yeah, I remember. Oh, good times. Oh yeah, girl, tell them it's been a long, like, we started doing skincare and beauty, like beauty especially. I started doing beauty really early because I grew up seeing my sister take care of herself, looking beautiful. Like, she really took care. She really, till now, she still takes care of herself. Like, if you see my sister and they tell you her age, you'll be like, shut up, that is not true. So I grew up seeing those things, and then I had friends that also love to do beauty things. So Empress and I will run to the market and try these things. This guy, I think he was a Muslim guy. He had like all these things in his little shed. Like, oh, there were a bunch of girls. Girls were always packed in that store, at that little shed. Oh, we were bumping into each other like that just to look at the lipstick or to smell, because they smell very fruity, they smell really juicy. We would try it and stuff like that, and then start saving our money just to go get that lipstick. And then there was a time when this headscarf came out. It was like a hairnet, but it was a scarf. But then the style was, you tie the headscarf around your head, then you take this nice headpiece and then you clip it on the headscarf. So that was the aesthetic at the time, and we used to do that. Oh man, you guys, I've had such a good time. What's 60 plus 60? 60. 120. Oh my god, we're at 2 hours. Laziness and skincare don't go together. They don't. The worst combo. They don't. The rollerball lip gloss with the flower in the middle. Please tell me anyone. Girl, I remember. It had that flower, those little hibiscus and rose flowers in the bottle. The bottle, those roller things, I'm trying to find something that looked like it. It was so small, like this and like this, and they had different colors, like they had purple, red, yellow. It had little flowers in it. Hannah, I remember. Agnes is dying. She said Tony Montana. Ah, my sister's dying laughing back there. But you remember Jesus rings, girl? How can I forget? You will stack those rings on. A lot of the things that we're doing now, I think that fashion never really goes away. It just disappears and then re-emerges. It never really goes away, because a lot of the things that I see people doing, especially Gen Z, a lot of things I see Gen Z doing now are things that we did back in the day. Like stacking rings on every what finger. We did that. Yeah, and me and Empress, oh, baby, in our minds, we were killing it. In our minds, nobody could mess with us, child. We were on our A game. But I promise you, our makeup looked horrendous. Our makeup looked horrendous. Oh, guys, this life is officially screams nostalgia. Yeah, I miss those times. Good times. Good times. I remember the you know, in the markets, there were these women in the markets that would do your hair. There's this I don't know how, I don't know what countries you guys are from, but from Cameroon we call it long long. They use like a thread, a special type of thread to like wrap your hair. They did like Biggie, long long, follow me, and all of this. Oh my god, those hurt. Those women were so mean. Like they will knock you on your head. Like they'll physically knock. They will hit you. When I say hit you, I don't mean like no, they will shove and they will literally hit you. And your mom will leave with them, will leave you with them like, oh, go do your hair, and then she's running around getting groceries. And those women, oh my god, the majority of people right now in Africa that have like bald spots on their hair was because of those women. Those African, here I see people talking about, oh, African braiders, and I just laugh. They're talking about African braiders in the US. Oh, African braiders, and I just laugh. I was like, you guys don't know the original, the OG African braiders. Those women gave you migraines and they shoved you and hit you on top of it. Like they did not care. They had no care, not a care in the world. Like this African braider thing that is all over on TikTok and Instagram that you guys are talking about, even on YouTube. You guys, you did not get to meet the real African braiders. Like you would not have any hair left on your head. Yeah, you will not. I remember one time my mom left me there to do braids. I was crying and they didn't care. Like I was crying real tears, like tears was coming out of my eye. And the school I went to, because in Africa a lot of schools don't keep hair, you shave your hair. It's one of the reasons why as Africans a lot of us don't, our identities are not tied to our hair, because we grew up in a different place and time where hair didn't mean anything, because you grew up shaving your hair. You went to middle school, high school with a low hair, like no hair at all, like you're in the military. They cut your hair, they shave your hair down like a man, child. So that's why hair doesn't mean anything to a lot of Africans. Like we're not obsessed about hair like that, because that's just how we grew up. So we only did our hair in summer holidays. So summer holidays, one summer holiday, my mom took me to this because I had been wailing that I wanted to do braids. So my mom took me to one of those ladies. That lady braided my hair, and I had a fever. I had a temperature. I was crying, like real tears was coming out of my eyes. She didn't care. That woman took my head and just shoved it in the middle of her leg like this, and I was screaming. Oh, the PTSD. They don't got time, honey. traction alopecia was called, they did cause a lot of traction alopecia. There's this thing called mon vieux. I don't know how to call it in English. I think it's traction alopecia where you don't have any hair in front. It's called mon vieux in French. I don't know what it's called in English. I just got goddess braid in Dallas. I popped a few ibuprofen because beauty is pain, girl. Oh, let me give you a combo. If you drink ibuprofen and a little bit of Tylenol, you will not feel a thing. uh, so yeah, that lady. And you're lucky if you meet one of the ladies that does not have the funk, child, because whether or not they have the funk, they don't care. They will shove your head in between their legs and just, they will pin you down. Like they they take their legs and pin you down like this, and they Speaking of child abuse, oh my God, if it's right now or here in the US, all of those women will be in jail. Bamba, yes, Empress, is called Bamba. Yes, mon vieux. Ah, what body lotion? François Bedon. Use François Bedon carrot. Yeah, they will pin you down like that. Like, even if you want to run, they call someone and the other person is holding you like this. Okay, here's another thing, right? Back in the day, back in the day, you know how in the US they have, like, now they have 12 gauge needles, 11 gauge needles, like really small needles. In Africa, when in my time, even in Africa now they have smaller needles. In my time when I grew up, the needles were this big needles, like 25 gauge needles, huge needles. And then they will pin you down at the nurse who's supposed to comfort you and tell you it's gonna be okay. They're like, keep quiet. I'll tell you, keep quiet. Why are you doing that? Huh? Why are you crying? Why are you crying? Why are you screaming? You're a big girl, you can handle this. They will pin you down. They call people to hold you like this just for them to administer that injection on your buttocks or on your arm. Ah, girl. I did. Oh my God, the original child protection criminals is crazy. These people, oh my God, and they say should just start crying. It was such, and here's the thing, right? When you're not exposed to that much information, growing up, I just knew that, oh, these women are mean, right? Because after that, I never went back to them. And how did I not go back to them? I never asked my mom for braids ever again. Ever. So when I grew up a little bit and I started wanting braids, there was this other girl that did my hair around where we lived. So I never went back to the market to those women ever. I told my mom I'm never going back there. And the thing is, now that I think about it, that was very abusive. But at the time, I'm laughing about it now because it's past and like nobody cares, because we didn't know what like child abuse looked like, unless to us child abuse was when it was like really bad. So there were like other things that people would just let slide because it's normal. I think that's why we grew up with tough skin. People my generation and the generation before me and the one before them, we have tough skin. Like little things don't trigger us because the way we grew up, child, I don't even know how some of us are still here. I remember when I was in primary school, we used to go to this hospital called a Baptist hospital, not too far from where I was going to school, like the Presbyterian school. So we walk all over to that hospital. Now they did something which was very careless of them as a hospital. In a hospital, right, when the medicines expire, they have a way to dispose of expired medicines, and this is more than 20 years ago. They have a way to dispose of expired medicines, but these people just dug a big hole and just dumped all the expired medicines in there. Sometimes they will set them on fire, which is the right thing to do, but other days they would not. It would take them a few days to set it on fire. So my friends and I in primary school, at this point we were like 7 years, 8 years old, and we would walk to school by ourselves. Nobody was taking us. We would walk to school by ourselves. We walk over to the hospital. We're looking for syrups, like cough syrups, anything liquid. We start tasting it. If it tastes sweet, child, we're drinking it. I don't know how some of us are still alive. Don't forget the relaxer warrior. Those aunties wouldn't keep an eye on their customers' hair falling off the bone, child. Oh my god. You come out of there with a bald spot. Then your hair is so burnt. And then they put you under a hot dryer. On top of that, I have story for days. You guys, this was amazing. I think it's a good time to part ways. So I am gonna record our face cream videos. I'm gonna line up at least 5 or 6 really good face creams for tomorrow. Yeah, I was drinking, girl, did we even know? We were just drinking whatever syrups we could find. Any syrups, any liquid medicine, we would just taste it as kids. And if it's sweet, we just drink it. And the thing is, we drank it for the taste of it, but there was never like a dizzy feeling or anything like that. We just drank it because it tasted good. And then I think my mom found out one time and she beat the crap out of me. And I never went back there. Yeah. In America, I think cough syrup is part of the codeine addiction crisis. But you know what? I think in America, the medicine is different because medicines in America are really strong. You know, there's a pain problem in America. America has a very low pain threshold, so the medicine is very strong. They made the medicines extra strong and a little more. So I think, I don't know, I might be wrong because I'm not in the medical field, but I think that the medicines back home are a little different. They are effective, but slightly different, you know? All right, my darlings, I gotta go. Cheers. It was wonderful hanging out with you guys. It's 12:30 Central Time, 12:26. So I need to go record our videos for tomorrow, get them ready, line it up, and that will be available for everyone to see. Man, when you're famous, your business booming, don't forget the experiment. Sorry about you. I've always been experimenting since childhood. Girl, I've been the original lab rat. Don't play with me. Good night, everyone. Yes, girl, go scrub your skin. Scrub, scrub, and scrub some more. This week, I have to do my Moroccan Kessa, my Moroccan hammam with a Moroccan Kessa routine. Yes, I have to do that this week. Bye, ciao. Bye, everybody. Good night. I have had a wonderful time. I love you ladies so much. Good night. Mwah.